Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're from. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we'll be looking at how to build a successful forex trading business. If you're here for the first time, I'm Setowas and I'm a full-time day trader. I'm glad you are here. For the next few minutes, I'm going to take you through the step-by-step approach you're going to go through to build a successful forex trading business so that you also become a full-time trader and you can trade from home and enjoy the benefit you also enjoyed as full-time traders. So without wasting more time, let's get started. Okay, so let's begin with the concept day trading. What is day trading in the first place? What is day trading? In simple terms, day trading is the act of buying and selling securities. As day traders, we buy and sell securities or assets, and these assets can be forex, stocks, crypto, indices, commodities, metals, or any form of assets. That is what we buy and sell as day traders. So we make profit from the price difference in this kind of assets. So for instance, let's say you buy less and you sell high. Simple, like as in any traditional business. You buy low, you sell high. You buy low, you sell high. You buy something at a lower price and you sell it at a higher price. That is what we do as day traders. Just that whatever you are trading is not physical commodity or it's not physical thing you can hold, but we are buying and selling the charts. And the businesses behind the charts, that is what we are buying and selling. So if you are trading forex, you are buying and selling the chart or the graph behind the various currencies like the euro, the dollar, the pound, the NZD, the AUD, and which one again? The Japanese yen. You are buying and selling this kind of currency so that when the price increases, now you sell it back and you get huge profit. Or if you're trading commodities or if you're trading metals, you are buying and selling the gold, right? The silver. These are just the graph behind the physical commodities. So as day traders, we buy and sell commodities. We buy low and we sell high. To be able to make profit out of the market, you buy low and you sell high within the trading day. That is what we mean by day trading. Okay, so the question is, to becoming a day trader, how much do you expect as a full-time career or as a full-time business? How much do you expect as a day trader? As a day trader, it all depends on your capital. But initially, you can expect somewhere like maybe you can expect somewhere $2,000 for the month. Somewhere $2,000 for the month. You can expect somewhere maybe 3,000 for the month. Or maybe you can expect somewhere 5,000 monthly, which is $5,000 for the month. So these are the expectations you can expect if you begin trading as a day trader. It all depends on your capital. If your capital grows to become bigger, if your account becomes more bigger, it all depends on your account. If your account becomes more bigger, then you can make something like maybe 10,000 plus 10,000 per month. You cannot calculate your profit daily. We trade in a month and we put everything together. And then at the end of the month, you deduct your losses from your wins and you make profit. But before you can make something like $10,000 a month or $5,000 a month, which means your capital must be bigger. But initially, when you begin trading as a day trader, you must expect something like 2,000 or 3,000 a month. So day trading is a very lucrative job. It's a very lucrative career you can get yourself into because there is no limitation on how much you can make. So you can expect 2,000, you can expect to make 3,000, you can expect to make 5,000, or if your account is very big, then you can expect to make somewhere around 10,000 or 10,000 plus for the month. So now the question is, now that we know what day trading is and we know how much we can expect, now the question is, what are the benefits of becoming a day trader and why is everybody wanting to become day traders? Why everybody here day trading and they also want to learn how to trade? Because day trading carries a lot of benefits. Okay, day trading has a lot of benefits attached to it, unlike other traditional jobs. So these are some of the benefits we will go through. After that, I will take you through the step-by-step approach you're going to take to be able to build a successful forex trading business. So the benefits you can enjoy as a trader are unlimited, and it's very, very important to learn trading because trading gives freedom. When you say freedom, freedom of time, freedom of location. Comparing day trading to a traditional job, let's say you are a doctor, you are a lawyer, or you work in a factory, or you work in a company, you are not going to gain freedom as much as a day trader. As a day trader, what you have to do is that you wake up in the morning, you open your chart, and you begin trading. Simple. You open your chart and you begin trading. You trade for 2 to 3 hours and you are done. You can even trade for 30 minutes and you are done. You can trade for 2 hours, just 1 hour, and you are done. So day trading gives much time freedom than any other job in the world. I can say it for a fact that it gives much time freedom than any other job because comparing even a footballer, you still have to spending more time in camp, right? Yes. But as day trading, after you learn to become a day trader, you have much time freedom than any other job. This is why most of people want to become day trader, because the goal is that once you grow older, you should be able to gear your effort towards attaining freedom. Attaining freedom, like in terms of time freedom, location freedom. Some job you cannot even have location freedom because you have to be on the premises to do the job. You work in a factory, you have to be on the factory premises. You work in a hospital, you have to be in the hospital. You work as an accountant, as a lawyer, you have to be there. But as day trading, you have to be in your house or anywhere you are in the world. All what you need is your laptop or your phone. You check on your phone and then you begin trading as a day trader. Very simple. So day trading gives freedom. It gives much freedom. That's why most people are interested in learning to become day traders, because becoming day trader is the best thing that can ever happen to you. Now, aside freedom, day trading also provides unlimited growth. When we say unlimited growth, in other careers, if you want to increase your salary, you have to take more courses, right? You take more courses to upgrade yourself. Maybe you have master's degree, you have to go and get PhD, or if you have undergraduate degree, you have to get more experience and you have to get more certifications before they can promote you. Or you have to write a letter to your boss, right? That you want an increment, and even how much are they going to increase? They will say they've increased your salary by 10%. They will not say they increase your salary by 50%. They will not say that. They will say increase your salary by 10% or 20%. And let's say you are earning 3,000. Let's say you are a normal school teacher or you are just middle average nurse. You are earning 3,000. And out of the 3,000, they are increasing by 10%. What is 10%? 3,000. 10% of 3,000 is what? $300, right? So they will just add $300 to your salary, making 3,300. And it's better if you have not even asked for the increment at all. But to them, they think they've really increased your salary by 10%. Some companies even increase by 5%. So the question is, this minor thing, what better thing can you do to your life? But when it comes to day trading, there is unlimited potential you can earn. It all depends on your capital. After you develop the skill to become a day trader, now how much you can earn within the month depends on your capital, because now the skills are in your mind, the skills are in you. Like you are now a nurse, you are now a doctor, you are now an accountant. Now how much you can make is unlimited. You understand? You must first learn the skill to become a day trader. Then after that, how much you can make depends on your capital. So if your capital is small, you can earn 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 a month or 5,000 plus. Your capital is very huge, you can earn about 50,000, and about 100,000. What I'm trying to say is that the amount of money you can make at the end of the month is unlimited. It all depends on your capital and your trading skills, which means you have unlimited growth. You can grow as much as bigger. Things you cannot do in your traditional job, when it comes to day trading and you master the art of trading, begin to trade, you can do them. One day I will specifically share my life experience with you, but for privacy sake, sometimes I don't like to share my life experience. But there are so many things day trading gave me that my traditional job could not give me. Aside the financial freedom, aside the time freedom, there are so many things I was able to do that traditional job will not let anybody be able to, because all my colleagues I started life with, all my brothers, all my family, most of them, they are now jealous of me because of where I've gotten to. But the whole point is that it did not come just by chance, right? Good. It came by what? Making the decision to become a day trader. So day trader offers what? Unlimited growth, that you can grow as much as you can depending on your capital. Day trading also has no age limit. In other career paths, the more you grow, the more you become very expensive for the company. So the company see you like a burden. Let's say you are an engineer. I used to be a network engineer some time ago, some years back. And let's say you are a network engineer, or you are any form of engineer, or you're a doctor, or an accountant, or lawyer. The more you become experienced, the more you become mature, the more you become expensive, because at age 50, the salary you're going to take will be different from somebody who is just starting the career at age 20, right? Or at age 25. So let's say you are an engineer who is 55 years. You are more expensive because you gain more experience. So you become more expensive for the company to maintain you. Now, when you're at 25, with the same skills or with a little better experience and knowledge, they can pay you maybe something less. So the company will always want to lay you off as a senior engineer or as a senior man in the company, because you become a burden. Which means that now, whilst you grow, now your career begin to be at risk as a normal worker. But as day trader, there is no age limit. You can be 50 years trading, you can be 60 years trading, you can be 100 years and you are even on your sick bed and you're still trading. Or you can be 18 years guy, you can be 22 years guy, you can be 25 years guy, and can make as much as you can. And the age limit is not on day trading. You cannot be limited by age. Doesn't matter your age, who is watching me. You can be 60 years watching me now. You can be 70 years watching me now. It doesn't matter your age. You can now learn to become day trading, because day trading does not take 5 years to learn. It doesn't take 10 years to learn. It's just a very short period. But let me explain that one to you later. What I'm trying to say that in day trading, there is no age limit, which means you should not be afraid of your age. Now, for me as a day trader, I'm set for life. From now till the day I die, I'm still going to be a day trader because there's no way I'm going for pension, right? I'm not going for pension. I'm not going to be out of date. I still have to be a day trader forever and forever, which means there's no age limit. I don't have to be afraid of my age in my career that I'm going to be sacked or I'm going for pension. No, forever and ever. So whilst you go for pension as a lawyer, whilst you go for pension as a nurse, I'm still here as a day trader. So 10 years from now, you still see me here. 100 years from now, you still see me here. 200 years from now, you still see me here. Just that I can't go up to 200 years, right? But I'm just making a scenario that forever and ever, you're going to maintain a day trader. So day trading has no age limit. Becoming a day trader is the best thing you can ever do for yourself. Okay, so now with all these benefits, what are the steps you have to follow? What are the step-by-step approach you have to follow to become a profitable and successful day trader or to build a successful trading business? Trading is a business. Most people who get into trading are not profitable because they don't take it as a business. Last week, I did a video to explain to you that most people take trading as gambling because they want to gamble their money $10 to $1 million. But we know that in traditional business, it does not work like that. Day trading is also the same thing. Forex trading, trading stocks, trading indices is the same thing. Just like a traditional business. Just that in forex or in trading, you make more money and less time required to be able to make something out of the market, unlike other traditional business. But it doesn't mean that you are still not going to go through the process the same approach as a traditional business. So if you approach trading as a hobby or as gambling, then you cannot make anything from trading. But if you're able to approach trading as a business, you're going to approach trading as a business, then you are definitely going to make money out of the market because you're going to follow a specific structure. So now, let me take you to the process. The first thing you have to do if you want to become a day trader is to sign up with a broker. Who is a broker? A broker is the guy that we are trading through as traders. As traders, we are not big enough like the banks. And in trading, the banks trade, the big company they trade. So we, as retail traders in the house or we trade from home, we are not big enough. We don't have big billions of dollars to invest into the market. Because of that, we cannot trade directly in the market. So we have to trade through a guy, an intermediary, and that is the broker. So the broker is the intermediary between us, we the retail traders, and the market, the bigger market. So we need to sign up an account with a broker. You can choose any broker of your choice. I'm not advertising for any broker. I'm not taking a brand deal from any broker. But I can tell you that there are some brokers which are good. There are some brokers which are scammers or which are bad. Or choose a broker that gives you better service. There are some brokers, even if you want to withdraw your money, they will delay. Or even if you have an issue and you are calling them, they're going to delay before they answer your call. Research and choose brokers which are good for you. Okay, brokers which are good for you. Because of for advertisement sake, maybe I can't mention any broker here. But let me tell you, I use Deriv, I use IC Market, and I use Black Bull. These are the brokers I use. I've not taken any brand deal from them. I'm just mentioning what I use to trade personally. So Deriv, IC Market, and Black Bull. These are the brokers I use. Gold and Exness, but I use Exness for just indices. I trade indices with just Exness, so that's why I normally don't mention Exness. But these are good brokers. You can also research a broker in your community. Choose a broker that when you are going to withdraw your money, if you want to withdraw your money on your phone or on your system, it's not going to delay. Check the amount of time it's going to take for you to withdraw your money, or check the payment system. But the painful thing is that after you've made some money after the market and you want to withdraw your money, now you log into your broker and even the way or the process to receive the money in your local bank account was a problem, right? So you have to check all these process. Okay, how do I withdraw the money from my account to my local bank account if I make profit? Check all this one. How do I upload money to my account, to my brokerage account? If it fits with your local system, your local bank system, then you choose that broker. If it doesn't fit, you don't choose because if you don't take care, you make some money out of the market and you cannot withdraw. So choose a broker that suits you personally. Trading is a personal game. Choose a broker that suits you personally. That's number one. You have to choose a broker before you be able to make money out of the market. The next step after you sign up with the broker is to get knowledge. And this is the most important aspect. You must gain knowledge before you can trade in the market. Any job you want to do, either you want to go into trading, to not forex trading, but physical trading, buying and selling in the market, selling clothes, selling shoes, selling electrical appliances. At least you must gain some knowledge from somebody, right? You must follow somebody. So you must gain experience. You must gain knowledge. So the next step after you sign up with a broker is to gain knowledge and education. You can gain education through two ways. One, training yourself. Training yourself means that buying books or searching for books on Google and reading them. Reading books from people who have already mastered the industry. reading from them, and then now forming your own systems, forming your own plans, and understanding your own concept and trading with them, or joining a webinar or a mentorship program. So there are two ways. You can do it yourself, or you can join a webinar or a mentorship program, or for somebody to teach you. Or if you have somebody in your local area who you can follow the person in your local area, and the person will start teaching you one on one. That is it. So you can do it yourself, or you can learn from somebody. But the disadvantage of doing it yourself is that the advantage of doing it yourself is that when you're doing it yourself, it's not going to cost you as much as maybe learning from somebody, because you're doing it yourself. Some of the books are really free. You can search on Google, search for trading books and read them. They are free. Google is your friend. You can research a lot on day trading on Google, and they are free. You won't spend much. All what you need is your internet and data amount, right? They're going to pay. But the disadvantage is that for this particular process, it's going to take a long time. You can even try 3 years, 4 years, even 5 years, and if you don't take care, you cannot still become profitable, because you are now trying it everything yourself. You are trying to reinvent the wheel, finding out how the system works yourself. But with this, you also become more experienced because you build the systems yourself. That is it. But on the other hand, if you learn from somebody, if you attend a webinar or a course, or you learn from somebody in the local area, then it's like you are an apprentice. Within a short period of time, in trading, within 3 months, 6 months, you can become a professional trader if you learn from the right source. So you join a webinar program or you join a mentorship program. The person will take you through the process, so that instead of wasting 5 years or 3 years or 2 years, you waste just 3 months, and then you are good to go. Just you have to pay small amount of money to the person. That is the other side of learning from a mentor or attending a webinar. That is it. Then now you apply your knowledge from wherever you've learned. Either you did it yourself or you learn from somebody. You apply the knowledge in the market. So first, get a broker. Sign up for a broker. Two, you must get knowledge. If you don't have any knowledge, please don't buy and sell in the market. Don't buy and sell in the market. If you're listening to me and you've not been trading for some time, you still think that you are the best intelligent person in the whole universe, so you'll be able to make it quick, right? But I'm telling you for a fact that as an experienced person in training a lot of people, I can tell you for a fact that if you don't learn something before you put your money in the market, you are definitely going to lose it. So learn something, choose the first approach or the second approach. Sit down and ask yourself, okay, how do I gain knowledge? Because definitely you're going to need knowledge. So how do I gain the knowledge? That's the second step. How do I need the knowledge? You can write it down, guys. You can take paper or take a jotter and write it down. How do I gain the knowledge? Should I do it myself? Should I read books? If I'm doing it myself, then I must read books, because books contain secret and knowledge. So read books and do research. Or should I attend a webinar, or should I find a mentor? Choose these options. That's the second step. Now, the next step is to get capital. So now your account is ready. You have knowledge. So now you get capital. You don't get capital before you even sign up for a broker, or don't get capital before you even gain knowledge. If you do that, you're going to lose your money in business. Right now, you have no knowledge in maybe music and entertainment. If I give you $1 billion, right, and I say start an entertainment company or entertainment corporation, you'll be able to do that, or movie corporation, production, you will lose the money because you don't have much experience. But if you give the same $1 million to somebody who is already doing it, who has knowledge in the entertainment industry or the movie industry, the person will be able to use it well, right, and produce good music or good movies, because the person has experience. But you, the amateur, when you start in the movie production or you start in music production, you're going to waste the money before you realize that, oh, I should have used the money for this and that and that. That's when you have gained experience. So please, before you get capital, make sure that you gain knowledge. So first step, sign up for a broker. Second step, gain knowledge. Third step, get a capital. How much capital are you going to need? One thing about trading is that you can start with as low as $200, $500, $1,000, $2,000, or $3,000, as low as that. Or average, you can start with $5,000 or $10,000. Or if you have some money in your backpack, then you can also start with $20 or $50,000. But as a beginner, start with something like 1,000, 2,000, or 3,000. Very simple. When you make something out of it, now you double it up, and now you start trading as a raw trader. So get capital and deposit it in your brokerage account, because no matter what you learn, if you still don't have capital to trade, then you can't become profitable because you don't have capital to do the business. So you must get trading capital. The fourth step is to create a trading system. In trading or in business, you follow a specific system, specific standards, specific criteria, the same way in trading. we follow specific trading system. So now the knowledge that you gained, either you read the books or you attended a mentorship program or a webinar program, the knowledge you gained, you now create a system for yourself. You create a standard. Okay, I'm going to do this and this and that. When I see this and this, I buy. I'm going to buy amount of this. I'm going to buy this amount. I'm going to manage my position this way. I'm going to trade this and this and this. I'm going to trade this hours. I'm going to trade this time. I'm going to trade this particular forex pair or this stocks or this indices or this form of commodity. You have to create a system for yourself. You must have specific approach to trading the market. You must have specific approach to trading the market. In trading, it's not just about buying, clicking buy, and clicking sell on the market. Let me explain something to you. In trading, 50% of the time you are learning. 50% of the time you are learning on the chart, learning new things. Every day, we learn every time. You must also do the same. 50% of the time you're always learning. It's like being a surgeon. Always you have to be on the edge, right, to learn. So 50% of the time you're always learning. Then 30% of the time you are practicing what you have learned. So you go to your chart, you practice what you've learned. 30% of the time you are practicing. Now 80% gone. 10% of the time, now that you are trading on the chart, it's only 10% of the time you are trading on the chart. Do you understand now? Only 10% of the time you are trading on the chart. So if you see me trading here within 5 minutes, within 10 minutes, within 20 minutes, or 30 minutes, that's not all the work I've done. I've done the work behind the trading before I started opening my chart. So 10% of the time you are trading, and then the other 10% of the time you are now evaluating your system. You will be a fool, excuse me to say, you'll be a fool if you don't evaluate your system. You must evaluate yourself. Okay, what I'm doing, am I making profit? What I'm doing, is it working? If it's not working, what time should I change it? When should I change it? Or what should I do? If you want to run any business, you must always set some time to evaluate yourself. You can't just be clicking buy, clicking sell, clicking buy, clicking sell. By the time you realize your account will be blown or your business will collapse. That's how we run a business. So if you want to run a successful forex business, you must set systems. First one, you learn 50% of the time. Second one, you practice whatever you've learned, apply it on the market, back testing and practicing. Then the third stage is you trade, which is only 10% of the time. So have you seen why most people are not profitable on YouTube? Most people who are watching YouTube are not profitable because people have noticed that people like to buy, click buy and sell. So they only show them that and they only sell that to them, how to click buy and sell. So they sell them their expensive course or their signals so that you can also click buy and sell. But if you are doing that, it means you are leaving the 90% behind. Can you tell me you can become profitable just doing the 10%? We click buy and sell when you have systems backing you. This is how we create a forex trading business or a day trading business. So clicking buy and sell is not the business. We build the whole structure behind the business. So you must build a trading system from the knowledge you have gained from reading your own books or finding your own research or the knowledge you've gained from what? Joining a program or attending a webinar. My student that I train them, I always make sure that before the course end, everybody has a trading system. They send it to me for me to evaluate it, the time they want to trade, the amount they want to start with, the trading system they are going to trade, the strategies they are going to trade, because I teach them about 5 strategies. So I tell them to take only 2 or 3. Then, so everything is stated in their trading system. They send them all to me for me to evaluate. So if there's a mistake, I'll just forward it back to the person and say, oh, this one was wrong. I'll just forward it to the person and ask the person, okay, this thing you did was a mistake, change it. So in the trading system, it has the time they want to trade, the currency pair they want to trade, or the system they want to trade. Maybe they want to trade only forex or indices. But since I'm a forex day trader, they all trade forex. Then it contains the amount of capital they're going to use to trade. The trading system has how much you're going to risk on your capital. It's fixed on the trading system. How much you're going to risk on your capital. What risk, what are they going to take? All these things form a particular trading system for each individual. They create for themselves for me to see, because after the 3-month mentorship program, now they are equipped to know whatever it entails to do trading, so they can create their own trading system on them for themselves. Then they send it to me for me to evaluate it. That is how we do trading. So after you gain your knowledge, you create a trading system you're going to follow. That if you are trading, you follow this trading system. You don't go against your trading system. That is how we build business, just like any other business. You get it? So the next point is to journal your trades. The next point, make sure that you journal your trades, because if you don't journal your trades, then you cannot even evaluate your system. You can't evaluate your system, because if you're doing a business and you can't even evaluate whatever you've done, then it's a losing business, right? You should be able to journal your trades to evaluate your systems. Because if you're trading, there are so many ways, there are so many times the market will behave well, the market will not behave well. Maybe you're trading about 2 or 3 strategies. You must be able to evaluate, okay, which strategy is working well or which strategy is not working well. It's like a company having products. Maybe you have three products, right? A company will have products. And when the product goes to the market, they must evaluate which products are doing well, which products are not doing well. How can they improve on each product? How can they improve on that product? So in trading, the same way, the strategies we are trading, the trade strategy you are trading in your trading system is like a product in the business. So over time, you have to evaluate these trading strategies. Okay, last month, this strategy gave me 60% win rate or 70% win rate or 50% win rate. Okay, it's good. Last month, this strategy gave me 45, it gave me 40. Okay, what can I do? Should I increase the risk reward? What can I do? From the evaluation, from the journal I've created, from the screenshot I've created, how can I evaluate this system? So you must have journals. In my mentorship group, I give them what? Journals, where they journal their trade. They take screenshot of every single trade they've taken. They journal their trade. So this particular system I'm showing you here, this is exclusively for my mentorship students. So this system contains a lot of things where they, how much they deposited, how much they traded, which day they traded, which currency pair they traded, everything will be posted there. Everything will be recorded. And then over time, you sit down and then you now analyze this system. And then you'll be able to evaluate yourself and evaluate your business. Either you're having a winning business or you're having a losing business. If you don't journal and you don't do bookkeeping, you can never become a profitable businessman or businesswoman. Simple, as in FOREX. So it's not just about creating your account and just clicking buy and sell, but you build a whole business out of what? FOREX, and become profitable. If you're able to do this, you'll be able to enjoy all the benefits you also enjoy as professional traders. But follow these steps I've shown you, step by step approach, get to the top, and then you also be able to enjoy benefits as a day trader. I think that will be all for this video. And if you enjoyed the video so far, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and come back every time to watch such inspirational videos. This is was your mentor, and I'm signing off.